Hail, hail. What's up? Sandals, boxers, socks, me, and shirt. I ain't wearing this stuff. But again, being naked on YouTube ain't kosher. So I guess I'm gonna be hot, but still not sexy. Or maybe I am. I don't know. What do you think? Virtual me, future me? I just watched a segment of secular talk that I'm gonna kind of shit on right now, even though I watch it a lot and I basically agree with them. So, if you watch it and you really like it, I'm not whatever. It's that adage of talking shit about family and what I don't know, whatever. How's it goes. I respect the guy because I like him more than the Midas Touch Network. I'll say that much. I still like Midas Touch Network. But again, the guy kind of looks douchey. I think he really needs to do something about his hair. I mean, yikes. Wow. That hair is like 20 years old. I think, geez, I'm old. It's 2025, dude, seriously. 25 years old. Don't you hate it when you get so old, you're like losing track of what fucking year it is? It's like, I'm like 10 or 15 years into that kind of age. And I'm like, that's right. It's fucking 2025. It's not 2020, 22, 23. No, it's fucking 2025. So whenever I'm like saying shit about how many years something is, it's like, no, I gotta correct myself again every fucking year. Anyways, the hair. Change the hair, dude. But yeah. And also guys like him got, dude, your studio. And this is totally not unique to him, but like, you got too much shit in your background. Too much shit going on in the background. And it's like every person that I watch, it's like, I don't know if you're just showing off your bling or whatever, or it's not even like intentional. It's just the shit you got in your house or something like that. It's just like, I guess that's people in general, but it's like, okay. I don't know. It's a different personality. Maybe. I don't know. Everybody's got shit in their place. And I'm just like, I just look at their backgrounds a lot of the time when they're talking. I'm just like, that's a lot of shit in your house or in your studio or in your whatever. I'm just like, that is a lot of shit. Sometimes it's interesting stuff, I'll admit. But a lot of the times, I can look at it and I'm like, they're just putting shit in the background to have shit in the background. Because a lot of times these people will be like, you just got like bookcases full of books. And I'm just like, I don't think you read 10% of those. You're just not brave enough to do like me and have white fucking walls. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Step into the void. Embrace it. Because, you know, who are you kidding? But yeah, I'm not. This video isn't even about the secular talk guy. I mean, I just wanted to start there because, you know, whatever. I don't script shit. I just start somewhere and I go. It's about him in his video. He's talking about Joe Rogan. And apparently Joe Rogan is like trying to walk himself back. And I've seen it because other people are talking now about Joe Rogan doing more and more stuff. Trying to, I think he's being tactful. He's being strategic. Because he doesn't want to, I'm talking about Joe Rogan. He doesn't want to do a 180 about face all in one episode. Just have someone on his podcast or whatever and be like, all right, everybody, I am completely against Trump. Fuck it, I'm out. Get on the Bill Burr helicopter and just be like, fuck this, I'm gone. He wants to kind of like bit by bit, step by step, kind of just like make a few comments and kind of like just inch his way back like Peter Griffin, like like so they can try to like, I don't know, avoid the musket volleys that will inevitably catch the other people that will be in that first line or whatever, when that first line does a morale break and turns around and runs, and MAGA goes, "What are you doing?" And they lift their muzzles, their musket barrels, and they fire. And Joe Rogan, everyone will turn around to do the morale failure, and Joe Rogan will be 20 feet ahead of them, and Joe Rogan will see it and be like, "Peace, bitches." Like, you just gotta, like, you don't gotta be faster than the lion. You just gotta be, faster than the slowest person or whatever the fuck it is. So. That's what his tactic is, I think. He's just gonna be in front of that human meat shield. Like, I ain't gonna catch it. And yeah, it's wise, but I think it's a little cowardly for someone as ripped as Joe Rogan, pumping all that iron and taking all those nutritional supplements that he's always being like, you should take this, you should take NutriChem X Gina to really get your workout steam pumpified. I know I do. Blah, blah, blah. get your bottle for only $49.95. Blah blah. It's just like, damn, whatever, dude. Maybe in your next workout, you should, I don't know, take some books to that barbell of yours while you're pumping it up. Mm. Do some light reading. Philosophiae Principia. I think that was Newton's text. I don't know. Principia. But yeah. Working out them guns. I don't know. I always got a thing against the bro culture, that kind of attitude. It's like, yeah, whatever. I really like Joe Rogan when he would like have a lot of like, academics and artists and just like random weird people on. And then like he got a huge audience, and all of a sudden it was just like he started having these people on, and I'm like, who are these people? Like you're like, I'm looking at the new guy he's having on, and they're always just talking about either some sports, which, I don't mind you having the odd sports guy like a boxer or an NFL or something like that. I understand you gotta, sure, have a wide array in order to, have what you're gonna have. That's fine. But like then he's gonna have some like, nutrition dude that has this really weird theory about stuff. It's just like, it goes like 10 episodes before you have anything that's even remotely interesting to me, which is like any kind of stinkiness talk. And it's just like, all right. It gets to that point, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. It was like one of the few subscribed YouTube things that I actually unsubscribed to. I like almost never unsubscribe. It takes me a long time to subscribe to someone too. And once I'm subscribed, it takes me a long time to commit to a YouTube channel. But once I'm committed, you have to really work hard to get me to unsubscribe. And he got me to unsubscribe. I was like, damn, you really fucked up. So it's the same thing with the Diary of a CEO. He had some really interesting people on there at the beginning, and then he just like started having some wild fucking shit, and I unsubscribed to him. And then finally I started watching him again. I was like, you're starting to have some decent people on. Not all the time, but enough that's like, okay, fine, I'll subscribe to you again. And it's like, no, it's the same thing. It's kind of like, But at least it's not like the same thing that caused me to unsubscribe to Doak. before. It was just like the same, like a bunch of bros on. It was just like, dude, I do not need to hear like the same kind of like, uh, in that era of like, you need to do this in order to make your body better, and like you need to eat stuff in order to get better to be a man and do it. It's like, dude, I, I don't need like 15 guys in a row telling me like I need to exercise in order to like be the perfect guy. And on top of that, how to exercise, like their specific way to exercise. It's like, I know how to exercise, eat stuff, and do a little work, and don't eat all junk food and stuff. I know the theory behind it. Eat as much as you move, and that, I mean, you know, eat what you use, and maybe a little bit, use a little bit more, and then you'll lose weight. And that's really all it is. That's it. It is as simple as that, and continue with that as long as you need to in order to achieve the fat percentage, and you'll be fine. That's all you need to do. I've been doing that for 6 months, and I lost 25 pounds. And the amount of exercise I had to do in order to lose 25 pounds in 6 months was pathetically tiny. I mean, it's such little exercise that, I mean, it's like my diet plan is I walk around a little bit, and then I come back home and I eat bad food still. So, yeah. You don't really need to do anything other than just take a walk every day. If your diet consists of, I sit home and eat crap all day and sit around and watch TV and play games, then all you need to do is maybe take a half-hour walk, and then maybe take another half-hour walk. Do that every day, maybe twice a day, and just do it for like 2 months. And that alone, just that alone, will probably make you lose weight. That's it. Literally all that, that's basically it. You'll probably start losing weight. It'll probably take 2 or 3 months before you start losing any kind of weight that you'll notice, but that's it. It'll help if you start eating healthier, but it's so easy to lose weight if you just make there's a what is the proverb, the you way to move a mountain is you begin to move a mountain by carrying away small stones, something like that. Yeah, that's how you do it. It's just small stones. That's all. Anyways, I've kind of taken a wiggly path from Vanilla Ice here to Joe Rogan to losing a little weight. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get a party started. I want to try and get some cash so I can pay for the articles of incorporation. It was a nice swig of soda, by the way. And damn, walking to town and back is ass level hot in this hot weather. It's just, oof, man. Anyways, so there you go. Again, I don't mean to shit on you, even though I'm shitting on you, guy. I believe in the message. I do. But, you know, whatever. Every dude needs his balls busted every once in a while, right? All right, boobs out.